Let's unpack. You see it. Yeah, you definitely see it. Take accountability. What I'm about to say, I feel like a decent amount of people might not agree with me. And I also feel like a decent amount of people might unfollow me. But hey, I live with the result and I cannot bite my tongue. I'm gonna do two parts. This is gonna be part one in the video, the first person that need to take accountability, and part two will be for another video. So the first person, you ready? Parents. Parents need to take accountability. We get it. I get it. You work one job, you work two jobs, you work three jobs, you working overtime for the kid, busting your butt. The kid don't see that. The kid doesn't appreciate that. Take accountability, because at the end of the day, how did the kid got to the world? You present the kid to the world, right? Right? So take accountability. And these things that a parent should be taking accountability when it comes to occupation. If you work, for example, in the nursing field, why not teach a kid about CPR? Why not teach the kid how to draw blood? Why not teach a kid about the oxygen on the machine or the heart rate? Why not? What are you doing? We get it. You're laying down. You need time off. You're stressed out. Like I said, you present the kid to the world, and being a parent is 24 hours. This is like a Olympics, because other parents is ahead of you or trying to be ahead of you. What are you doing? Take accountability. You don't work in the nursing field? You work in the supermarket? Teach a kid how about organization, stocking items, putting the expired item in the front. Expired item in the front, and the good items in the back. Teach a kid about those things, because now you send your kid to go to the store to get something. The kid bring the item. Oh, this item is expired, and you yelling at the kid, and the kid say, "You just told me to get this item. I didn't know." Did you teach the kid about that? Are you teaching a kid about self-awareness and environment? Are you teaching a kid about social skills? Let me ask you a question. Are you teaching a kid about the birds and the bees? Are you? Are you? Maybe some. But I feel a lot it's not. I really feel like a lot it's not. So high school, middle school time period, kids are like having intercourse 13, 14, 15. You could say 16, maybe 17, but 15, 16, the younger the better. Yeah, I did it at this age, right? And a kid, I feel like, or a teenager, has two different personalities. They play this innocent kid at home, but a whole different person at school or outside. Because you spending time with a kid for a couple hours. And part two, the second person that need to take accountability is teachers. Because teachers, the parents from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. After that, the parents spend time with the kid. Probably the food is ready. You could go eat it. Laying down on social media. Or just tired. Or probably not even there because they're working another shift. You got to make sacrifice towards the kid. I get it. But while making sacrifice, you are hindering the kid of the prophecy that the kid could be. When I use prophecy, because the things that you couldn't do when you was a kid, now you have a kid, you want to present that to the kid. And it's not all about buying material things because your parents didn't buy you these things. We get it. The kid did good in school. You want to buy them material things. But how long are you going to do it? You're going to do it every single time? Every single time? Because that sounds great. But it's like, put certain things on hold. Not every time. That's financial decision and financial making you're doing. What I mean? Remember COVID? I do. Do you? Because I'm pretty sure a decent amount of people during COVID had to apply for unemployment. A decent amount of parents had to adjust their job occupation now becoming remote job occupation. And while doing that remote job at home, remember the time that you was at work doing all this, now you have to be home, and now your kid is home because they have to do remote learning. Now you're trying to adjust that. Now you don't have certain free time to do whatever you want to do. You see that? Sometimes it's good to make financial decisions because of like those things, because COVID was a learning lesson. Life is unpredictable. We could have another COVID that's in worse condition than what we deal with. I'm just saying, like, take accountability of your action, parents. Are you teaching kids about the birds and the bees? Are you teaching kids about depression, being stressed? I feel like if you don't know your kid, like 5 years, 3 years, are you doing a great job? Yes, a kid don't want to talk to the parent for certain things, but mass shooting, parents have to take accountability of that. Mostly the person who's doing mass shooting because they're going through stress and depression and all these things, being bullying. Are you teaching a kid about bullying? It's cool to say, oh, the kid hit you back, slap him back. Yeah, we get that. Teachers have to do a certain amount of curriculum while balancing the class and doing all this other stuff. And the teachers might not see bullying quicker than anything. But if the student or your child is talking to you about, mom, I'm getting bullied and doing this, how would you gonna handle this? That I know a decent amount of parents, automatic parent teacher conference, automatically we're doing this, we're setting that up, and that's a great job. You might have to create a fake social media platform just to figure out your kid and see if he's the same person that you know at home. You gotta take accountability. So when I mentioned mass shooting, it was literally this year, I think it was in January, a black kid committed mass shooting. One of the students got interviewed and said, I'm surprised he didn't seem like this type of person. It builds up. Who was bullying the kid? Who was bullying the kid? For you to cause this, you was going through stress, depression, and being bullied. It's picking at you like a scab. It's picking, and you will never know because the parents will be surprised about the kid. But you seeing the signs. Sometimes you gotta make a sacrifice because you produced the kid to the world. Remember, when you saw that guy or you saw that girl, looking at her figure, you looking at his shoes or whatever, you were examining them, right? And when you examine them, like, I'm gonna take a chance. Or sometimes you drunk, you go off the lust, and you still want to take a chance, right? And sometimes lust cause a delusion scene, right? I think that's the right word I could use. And now you produce a kid. But basically, I'm saying you examine the person that you like. You examine them by looking at them, even if you're intoxicated or not. So why can you not examine your kid? Take accountability. So I appreciate the people who's listening. I appreciate the people who watch my video, liking it. I just wanted to mention that. Part 2 will be about teachers. They need to take accountability. Can't wait to drop that one. But enjoy your day. Enjoy